Hey guys, so today was my month 4 weigh-in and nutrition meeting and everything. So I have 2 more to go until I can submit my stuff to insurance. It's going by really fast. First couple of months were really slow, but now it seems like I'm not ready for all this. Like I have to go take the sleep study test and a couple other things. I'm mad at myself for gaining 8 pounds in a month. Granted, if you saw my last video, you know how stressed out I've been, but that's kind of an excuse, you know. We have a choice between what we eat regardless of our moods, so I need to take accountability for my actions. I'm really trying to buckle down because I don't want to give insurance any MO for, you know, denying me, and that would be a major one. Would be gaining a lot of weight consistently. So far, out of my 4 months, I've only gained for 2 of them, but still, I want to make sure I finish strong and either maintain or lose for the last 2 months. So, my nutrition meeting, I don't know. I feel kind of mixed feelings about the meetings with the heads, or whatever you call them. I feel, you know, I don't feel like they're genuine because they see 1,000 people a week or whatever. So, you know, you just feel like another face in the crowd to them. And, you know, they look at their past notes with you and then you feel like, oh, they remember me, but, you know, they never remember you. So, I don't know. I don't really like going to my monthly visits. It's just like a waste of copay, in my opinion. But you got to do what you got to do. You know, you got to play their game. You got to do your 6 months hard time or whatever you call it, and pay your copays, and you know in the end it'll work out because you know hopefully I get approved. I keep dropping stuff. So that's what I'm like really struggling with this month, is just not dropping the ball. Or once you drop the ball, because we all have stressful things in our lives, but like once you drop the ball or fall off the wagon, whatever other thing you want to call it, you know, you just have to make a conscious choice to, you know, start over again. You can continue to do bad habits and blame your stress, or you can be like, you know what? Okay, I had a bad week, I had a bad 2 weeks, but now I'm gonna, you know, step it up. So that's what I'm gonna do, hopefully. I'm gonna start going to the gym again, and prior to that last video I made, I hadn't had soda or fast food or chips or any of those kind of things in a really long time. But last week, it was just really rough because we went out of town to my cousin's graduation, and it was a huge party full of like tons of yummy southern food, like tons of just like greasy fried, yummy, delicious heaven. The whole situation from the last video I talked about with my dad and my step siblings and all that stuff has actually been going really well, aside from the initial shock and stress and sort of mixed feelings of happiness and sadness and stuff. It's been going really well. So to recap, sort of, I have 4 siblings that haven't been a part of my life at all. I thought I was an only child, and my dad apparently remarried a long time ago, like 12 years ago, and has had 4 kids. So I have 4 siblings, 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and I'm so excited because I always thought I was an only child, and this is awesome. So I've been in contact with the oldest girl. Her name, well, I'm not going to say her name, but we've been talking on Facebook, and she's really sweet, and she's really similar to me, and it's crazy. So she's 2 years younger than me, and I've also been talking to my stepmom through email, and she's just a sweetheart. And of course I'm being really cautious because I don't know, I don't want to put too much of myself out there because I don't know these people very well, but with being cautious, I'm, you know, getting to know them. It's turning into a good situation. So I finally feel like it's the calmness right after a storm or something like that. It feels really, you know, good. I feel like I'm finally in a good place again. So I am kind of mad at myself for, you know, going off the deep end the last few weeks with food and stuff. But we're human, and I'm not going to beat myself up about it, you know. I recognize my problems and I'm working towards them, and I think your attitude is, you know, mostly what's important. If you live your life with a good attitude, you're going to make situations that would otherwise be bad more positive. So, I mean, you can look at something in a negative way or in a positive way, and I'm choosing to look at it from an optimistic standpoint. So that's about it. I am up 10 pounds, well, 8 from last month, and I'm not going to start telling you guys my weight until after I get approved, because, you know, heaven forbid I don't get approved. I don't really want to divulge all that information out there. I don't know. I'm weird. But once I'm approved, I'll definitely tell you all where I started from and what my weight is right before surgery and all that other good stuff. So as of now, I gained 8 pounds, which is horrible. But I'm also on my monthly, so that counts for something, right? We like to tell ourselves that. But it does for a few pounds. Anyways, so that's it. I feel like I'm blabbing. Again, thank you guys for all your messages. I absolutely love talking to all of you guys. It's so great having a support system online of people who totally know what you're going through and who have similar situations. So thanks for all of you guys who've been commenting and messaging and stuff, and I'll talk to you later.